So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Kind of seems to me like somebody was just kind of waiting for prime time. Brought his best out with the very first carry and got us off and running.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Running once more with Henry. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
As his man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. Just after the catch, he is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. Out of the gun, Henry. Down the sideline inside the 30. And he is all the way ahead to the 13-yard line. They get 28 out of that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Those are outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Like the turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. A very quick start here on Thursday night prime time. These guys not fazed at all by this spotlight. In fact, Brock, dare I say they might be playing even better on this bigger stage.
Well, that was very, very well executed. And what you find, Kate, in these short weeks, the plans are simpler. You don't have as much time to put as much volume into your play sheet. So it's just that team that executes the little things better often ends up on top.
Stout all set to send this one away. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down just inside the 25. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Right 80, 12, 11, MT, Kate. 11, MT, Kate. Stop.
Right to the air, Burrow. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He lost it, deep left. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. Nice partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it.
11 MT, 11 MT. Stop.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. He's looking deep once again. Brought in inside the 20. He has this down to the 14-yard line.
11. Stop.
Burrow on the play action. Caught by Burton. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals finish off their opening drive. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
They give it to the back of the zone read. Good defensive stand here. They push him away from the goal line. That's back to the 4. A bit early to be in full-on comeback mode. An onside kick, though, here in the opening quarter. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. Things trim back down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
The beauty of defense tackles is they come in all shapes and sizes, from 280 pounds to almost 400 pounds in their football gear, Kate. But when you get one of those war daddies that can shed a tackle and create a negative loss like that, well, those guys are real hard to find.
Here we go, 2nd and very long. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this, here he goes. Short kick up to their own 31. Dax Hill up for the stop.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB coffee. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Jackson now, 3rd and long. Andrews has it, working downfield. And he will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. Lamar now from the gun. Wow, wide open here, complete. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 7-point lead in the 1st. A quick second score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines. Because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker. Because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
Starting from the 5. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
It's just set. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11.
Burrow from the gun. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Second and 10, still at the 28.
Here we go, here we go. 11, MT, Tate. Stop.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
You know, Kit, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
That drop means the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open and beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
10, 11.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Catch made by Chase Brown. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Gun. Dot. Big 13. Big 13. Dot.
Stick it in the air. It's Burrow. Lining Brown back-to-back plays. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard. That'll be the end of one here in our Thanksgiving night game. 14-6 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin.
Here we go.
And the offense remains on the field as they face 4th and 1. It's caught. Chase has it. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals could have gone for 2 in the tie, but they choose to trail by 1. Things trim back down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. Fields this one at the 3. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Henry gets it here to stop the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Lucky that didn't end as an interception. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Shotgun snap to Jackson. He's loaded another one up. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback.
I'm 1, ready?
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Brown to start the drive. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Here we go.
Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and
11.
Give on 2nd, it's Brown. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? But they're the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
1-1, ready?
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Here we go.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Getting out to his left. Oh, he's going to run for it. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And It sets up a Cincinnati first down.
And the Bengals first down.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Higgins downfield, and he has it. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals take a second quarter lead. T. Higgins, the touchdown. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals push their lead to 6.
Ravens 14.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Lamar off to play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. That's complete inside the 35. Give him 32 on the play. That'll be first down, Baltimore. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Lamar out of the pistol. Hopkins making the grab downfield. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens tie and can take the lead here in the second. DeAndre Hopkins, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And they'll take the lead. Stout all set to send this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
11 MT, Kate. Here we go.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. No one around. He's got space. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
17 yards. First down, Bengals.
First down, Burrow to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 180.
Burrow to the air now. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. That's gonna leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Done.
Burrow. He's got Gesicki complete. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Bengals facing a deficit near the break.
On 2.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
It's your set.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. He has this down to the 34.
Gotta go score.
Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle the line.
Gain of 11 on the play. And the Bengals first down.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He finds some space again. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get some late points and the lead. McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals push their lead to 6. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. On the run right, throwing. They connect on the deep shot. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that 1st down marker.
From the gun, Jackson. The left side caught by Andrews. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens tie it in the final minute of the half. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens take the lead on that successful kick. Stout's all set to send this one away. Starting at the 10. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11, big 13, big 13.
Burrow setting to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
18 on the play. 1st down, Bengals.
1st down carry for Brown. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. 1st down play, that's him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
From midfield on 2nd down. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
1st down, Cincinnati.
11 mighty.
Here's Burrow. Dumped off to his running back. He's still going at the 30. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. From the left hash, a 40-yard look. McPherson's kick is good. And they've taken back the lead.
Okay, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 35-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Looking to throw. Chased out to his right. Now he's going deep across the field. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. This makes it up to the 25. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Second and a half with a give to Brown. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Working quickly here.
A 6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 4.
11.
2nd and 4. Finds him over the middle. Get some space around midfield. Free inside the 30. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grow the lead coming out of halftime. Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals push the lead to 2 scores now. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Jackson. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Got a man downfield. It's Bateman. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Crosses the 35, still got more room. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens start the second half with some needed points. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Return starts at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11. 11.
Burrow from the gun. Brought in downfield by Gesicki. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Now, I remember as a kid Watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
Chase coming in motion right. 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. On the move, headed right. He takes it himself. And this is going to go as a game of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
11. Here we go. 11 and
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. So the false start backs him up 5. Here comes 2nd and long.
12. Right 80.
Burrow back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
On 2, ready?
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go.
Man in motion here.
Big first.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
11 MT.
He's back to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 43-yard line.
Jackson, quick pass wide. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hits him on the out route. Has room down the left sideline. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 3rd quarter lead. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. Jackson's going to throw again. Oh, and he's got a man open. Complete. He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. He's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion. Stout all set to send this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. 11. 11.
Receiver in motion, going left. Burrow now on 1st down. He's thrown deep to the left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down. He just couldn't make the connection. Almost a very quick drive, but the drop kick gives him new life. This is 2nd down.
Here we go. 11, Thomas.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 3rd and 1. Burrow. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he reaches the 35 before going out. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Right, 12, 11 MT, Kate. 11 MT, Kate. Stop.
First down, Burrow to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Ready?
To the air again, it's Burrow. Stays in the pocket. That's low and bounces short of his man.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those true throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
11 MT, 11 MT. Gun. 11. Can. 11 mighty. 11.
On third down, here's Burrow. Has it downfield, it's Chase. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That play good for 17 on a first down.
And the Bengals first down.
12. Here we go. 11. Right 80. Right hot. 11.
Burrow on the play action. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
11 MT. Here we go.
I'll try and right with Brown. Gets it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down.
Gotta go score.
Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 14.
11 mighty. 11 Thomas. 12.
Burrow on first down. Going over the middle, but it's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And it's going to be second down.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
On one, ready?
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Here we go.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
On fourth down, out comes the Bengals field goal team and Evan McPherson. This from 40 on the right hash. McPherson's kick is good, and that trims the lead to just a couple. 1 quarter left until we see who wins this game. And in honor of Coach, enjoy some turducken this fine Thanksgiving night. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. From the pistol, Henry. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Pistol snap to Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. They did it! He made the interception! Picked up by Dax Hill. And the Bengals have some new life in the fourth.
Not just a bad decision, frankly. It really is a quarterback in this moment of the game. You got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
And he's down to almost... Oh, no, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. Offense up to the line fast.
11.
Off the play fake. Burrow. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
And he's tackled for no gain.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Here we go.
Back to throw it. That is incomplete. He keeps feeding it to his back, but this one a rare miss. That's going to bring up fourth down.
So many coaches love third downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know they've got to execute, convert on these third downs.
Kicked well, and this is good! And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. From the gun, a run for Henry. His progress is stopped, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
Here's 2nd and 5. Forced out to his right. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Looking to throw. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. But it does force a 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. Buys time, rolling right. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Here we go.
From the gun, again to Brown. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. And any more of those as they trail by a score.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Big 13, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11.
Looking to throw. Taken in by Chase, left side. Looks great initially, but he is short of that 1st down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Here we go.
Quick throw right side. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grow the lead to 7. T. Higgins, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals grow their lead to 8. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Handoff headed right to Henry. He cuts it towards the sideline. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Working quickly here. From the 18 on 2nd down. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens trail by 8. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. To throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Logan Wilson has it. And the Bengals make the play that should win them this game. Oh, man, Brock. They decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the 2nd half. But once you have to finish with points.
Running back, motioning right. They're going to pass it here. And Burrow gets enough for that 1st down and then smartly gets down to avoid the hit.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Now again, it's Brown headed right. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
At the Ravens' 45-yard line.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
Here we go. 11 MT, Kate. 11 MT, Kate. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11.
Setting up to pass. Escapes the pocket. And they got there in time. He Fourth down, Bengals calling on Ryan Root going for the punt. And no doubt he wants a good start for himself here in prime time. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And this is headed to the sideline, and it'll bounce out of the 7. Wow, great kick. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, and discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense, not on that one.
Rolling left, buying some time. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I think more than ever, QBs today are so good at doing this, Kate, buying himself enough time and actually finding a target downfield. Just this time, he couldn't quite make that connection.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down.
Middle.
Throwing now. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball. Incomplete. That one intended for Mark Andrews. And now they're staring at 4th and long. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Hey, middle.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Trying to push it deep downfield. And again, they drop the interception. This time it's a good thing, though. Much better field position without it, thanks to the turnover on downs.
After that stop, Kate, they can start to celebrate. Well, kind of. They still got to finish this game. And my favorite formation in football, that victory formation. Get into it, secure the football, and you'll secure it.
And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Escapes out to the left. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just sling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
One final shot here. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. So the Bengals take this one on the road.